Vladimir Putin's grasp of control in Moscow has been questioned after the leader of a Russian mercenary group fighting in Ukraine launched a move to oust Russia's defense minister in an astonishing power grab. Vladimir Putin's defense minister Sergei Shoigu could be ousted from his post, but not in a decision led by the Russian leader, according to CNN. Instead, Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of the Wagner Group, has launched a campaign to oust Mr Shoigu in a dramatic power grab inside the Kremlin. The Wagner Group is often nicknamed Vladimir Putin's private army since Mr Prigozhin is believed to answer directly to the Russian leader. The internal coup would be a significant sign of power from Mr Prigozhin, whose private paramilitary force has been the only Russian unit to make advances in Ukraine in recent days. This week, Mr Prigozhin personally boasted that the Wagner forces captured Bakhmut in the east of Ukraine. He posted on social media, "I want to emphasize that there was not a single person from any other group except for the employees of the Wagner Group involved in this campaign." CNN senior international correspondent Fred Ptin said that Wagner is now the spearhead of Putin's invading force in Ukraine. Discussing the power grab inside Moscow, Mr. Ptin said, "There are a lot of people saying that Prigozhin of the Wagner Group is right now trying to orchestrate a power grab in Moscow. He is trying to oust Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu since Russia's campaign is going badly." Former CIA Director John Brennan agreed with the assessment and said, "There is some jockeying among the senior leaders of Russia to try and take command and control because they have done so poorly. Putin's options are narrowing, and Russia's forces are doing so poorly. Putin is seeing this conflict is existential to his political survival. He will not survive this if he cannot claim victory in Ukraine." He added that people of Putin are very worried that they could be scapegoated for the Russian leader's decisions. Mr. Prigozhin earned the nickname Putin's chef because his restaurants and catering businesses would host dinners for the Russian autocrat and foreign dignitaries. Meanwhile, top US officials also told CNN that the Russian military was running low on troops, tanks, weapons, and ammunition needed to continue the war on Ukraine. This repeats assessments made in the latest British intelligence briefing, which claimed many Russian reservists called up to fight in Ukraine are probably having to buy their own body armor. The UK Ministry of Defence said in its daily update that endemic corruption and poor logistics remained a cause of Russia's poor performance in Ukraine. While Russia has made small gains in the east of the country, Ukrainian forces continue to make ground in the strategically important Kherson region. The update also suggested that President Putin's partial mobilization of Russian reservists was unlikely to turn the tide of the war.